Hi everyone, welcome again on my YouTube channel. That's Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator here. And we are in the 7th episode of the Perfect Monday, where I create a simple designs for you to try it in a salon for your clients. Today we are going to do the bracelet snake, which you can see it just in the window here. And this design, I have done it like ages ago and have been really popular by clients and also by other nail technicians. So Claire Noble have requested it for the YouTube to be shown like how to do it, this design, and that's what I'm doing today. But also, if you've got any ideas or other designs which you would like to see, just write in the comment down below and here, and I will be happy to produce that for you and show you the techniques to recreate the design. The bracelet, I've got it, I buy it on one of the holidays, and it's really beautiful with the gold, and we will be using a gold transfer foil to recreate this look. And also one of the girls which have seen the picture on the Facebook sent me a picture, seen the picture, and then she sent me a ring which is exactly the same like a bracelet. So I would like to say a big thank you to her again, and we can start doing this simple design. So let's start. So we can see the set, the one I was talking about before. That's the bracelet and the ring, and that's actually where the idea came from. First of all from the bracelet and then from the ring. And we are going to recreate this look on those nails. I have done a quick step-by-step, and you can see it as like we're doing a cover, then we're doing French, and then we're doing a snake. So that's how it looks when it's finished. Plus also the picture, which you can see it as a cover of this video. So let's start doing it. I've got my ugly finger because for a foil I really wanted it to be nice and steady so it doesn't jump out. You will also need the foil design gel, and the one from the Nail Perfect, I'm totally in love with it because you can get a really nice coverage. We've got also some foils, and we've got it in gold, we've got in pale gold and rose gold. Of course, my favorite ones are the rose gold and the pale gold, and you can also get it from our website, which is same the foil design gel, which is www.nailperfect.net, and it's definitely a must-have for every nail tech. For the design itself, I'm going to use the my fine liner brush, which is a nice and thin brush, and we're going to do it now. So I open up the gel, and now you can actually looking at something makes the job easier. So I'm going to put this bracelet over in here, and then we can start painting the snake. You have to do it on the buff surface, so you're finishing off the nail and then you're doing on the buff surface, starting with the head. And when we're picking up the product, there is always a little blob of it at the end, so you have to press really gentle if you don't want to have too much product. So nice and gentle, and then nice and gentle, just to remove this excess. You want everything to be really nice and thin lines. Picking up again a little bit of the product, so I'm starting with kind of triangle shape and then going round and round. Because this is going to be a head. Very important thing when playing with the foil design gel is that you do really, make your lines nice and even. When I hold the breath, I cannot talk. So nice and even. You can also, to make the life easier for yourself as well, you could also divide it into the couple section and do it first a little bit or just a head, and then you could do more. So it is easier for you to get the foil to stick. I will just do it all in a one go. So this is the body. And I want this body to twist. So imagine it's twisting outside the tip, and then it's turning back in here, turning back in here. Let's finish the twist there. Nice and thin. The main thing about it is that you're doing a really nice and thin. Then check where is that, and then continue. I really don't want to rush with it, because I think the most prettiest designs come out when the foil is really nice and thin. And then a long tail going right to the end of the tip. Because the tip is matte as well, it's easier for you to see it where have you placed your foil design gel. Otherwise it will be really hard to spot it. So at the tail I want to have a little bit more gold, so I'm just painting everything in black. Now going back to finish off the detail which we've got on the head. So you've got pretty nice sparkly eyes. So that's a wee nose. We can also give him, I don't know how it's called, a tongue. Then we've got a part which is in the middle, which will be black later on. So just kind of rounded-ish shape. And then it is prolonging into the body. Make a line. Here we've got the rim for the eyes. V shape. And now we need to do all those sections on the skin. Kind of like a little triangles. But remember just to keep your lines really nice and thin. Okay, so that's the first part done, and it's all in black. Now I have to cure it, and foil design gel cures in 2 minutes in a UV, traditional UV light, and it cures 30 seconds in UV LED light. So I'm going to cure it now. Nice cure. And then take a piece of the foils. Depending on the quality of the foil you work with, you have to clean the back of it with the blue scrub. This one is really nice, and I really don't need to do that. I have done that on this piece, so that's clean with the blue scrub, which is nil dehydrated. This one is not clean. And the most important thing about the foil, if you want the results to be really nice, when you scratch the foil on the back, and you can scratch away the design, that's mean the foil has a good quality. Same, you can test it by bending it in between your fingers, and then when you open, you should actually have some places where the foil came off as well. That's mean the foil is a good quality, and you will get the best results. So I'm going to go into my design, and the foil, the best coverage of the foil I get when the foil is just directly underneath of my thumb. So I'm going to do it in a couple of sections. Don't want to do it all in one go, just because I don't have as much control of it. So I place my foil in between the fingers, and I will start with the top. So only at the top, and then kind of ironing the design into it and then pull it out. Going into another part. And then going into another one. My dog is finding someone behind the window. I think that's the people stopping and seeing the fishes. So I press, and then pull it. I wanted my finger to be steady, because on this one it will probably jump out, but it's still pretty difficult because it's not as steady as I wish. And that's what happened with the part on the top. You can see when I'm pressing, the tip goes into the wrong direction, so I didn't get as nice coverage on the top. I need to retouch it. It would still work, but if we have to touch it again, you kind of don't get as nice liquid gold look. So better to do it in a one go, because then it looks much neater. If you've got any places where the foil transfer and it didn't want it there, just grab a tiny bit of the blue scrap and clean it off. Actually, I've got those great vans from the lashes and I'm going to use them. They're amazing. They're so tiny and small that it is much easier to clean it. Secure my design. So just clean the parts I don't want to. Now we need to paint the body in a black color as well. So I put that on the side. Take my foil design gel and then pick up a small amount. So his face is black. And I'm just really filling up the empty space where we don't have a transfer foil. I don't need to fill up the space where we're going to put the gems for the eyes. So nice and thin. See, I think taking inspiration from the piece of jewelry, I'm always rubbish at it. Bracelets, earrings, and the rings is a fantastic idea because you can create something really, really nice. So this one I'm going to keep it for the gems. Then this one needs to be black. Then we do gems again. This one is black. We can do gems here, so this one goes black. And then we go gems here, so this one needs to be black. I have tried many of the different foil designs gels, and this one is absolutely best. Like, it's totally fantastic for a coverage. Now I have to give it a cure. And then we'll be able to stick in the gems. So as you can see it on the ring and on the bracelets, they are in clear color. And I'm going to do it now. If it would be on the client, I would top coat it first, then buff the design gently, and then apply the gems with the glue, and then the top coat around the gems. Because we are doing it on the tips, I will just stick my gems with the top coat for the quickest process. So this picture is like traveling all over the internet of the original set. I have done it using the inspiration from my bracelet. And if you liked it, you can share it as well, so they know how it was created. I'm top coating it in, and then I can stick the crystals. So we're needing some for the eyes. course, the other nails have been much easier because it wasn't with the snake, so you can just paint them all black and do a couple of like geometric design, just so it's imitate the snake skin, and that's the set finished really. And you can see those crystals just make it look exactly the same like the bracelet does. So just the last two, and that's it finished. I just have to cure it, and that's the original bracelet. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, share it with your friends so they can see it too. You can also hashtag Dorota Palicka because I want to see your work, and I hope I have kept you inspired. Thanks for watching. Bye.